We're talking about Huobi, big crypto exchange, big player in the Asian crypto markets. They seem to be about to be acquired. Terms of the deal not disclosed, but About Capital is the reported buyer. We're going to see what happens with this one. But Huobi is definitely a major force in the crypto markets, especially, again, in Asia. And the fact that they're changing ownership here and now, interesting and worth remarking upon. I'm going to toss this straight to David for his thoughts on a potential acquisition of Huobi.
Pardon me. I got to say, I actually don't have a whole lot of insight here. It's just a testament to the fact that there is still demand and interest and belief in the long-term viability of these platforms, but we don't have a lot of information to go on here. Although we do have some speculation I saw in the subhead. I'm not sure what we're talking about or not talking about, but there is some suspicion about different players being involved in this that we will be sorting out in the coming days. But as far as the acquisition itself, I believe that there might be more personal motivations behind this than business, but I think we're still sorting some of that out as well. So I'm honestly not sure what we're supposed to say or not.
I'll grab it from there, David. I remember back in August, we were talking about the rumors that were swirling that Sam Bankman-Fried might be acquiring Huobi Digital. And then he was like, no, those are just rumors, not going to happen. And now here we are talking about the story again. I wonder what the platform will look like under new ownership. They say that there's the team is going to stay the same. There's going to be no change operationally. Business team is the exact same. But we're seeing a lot of exchanges, look at different business models to try and get through the bear market. So I wonder if we're going to see, Huobi follow suit. Zach, I don't know if you have any intel on that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what we can say. Justin Sun. There's a Justin Sun angle here, people. Justin Sun is out there on Twitter saying, I'm an advisor to this new thing, and I'm going to be involved. And you always love to see Justin involved. So I'm going to throw it straight to Will for his initial thoughts. Anything, in the tea leaves that you're reading, Will? What do you think?
Anything with this man involved, I'm just so uncertain about. He sticks around, though. I've got to give him credit.
Thank you for not being ironic, Will. I think we're confusing listeners here.
I do love the fact that he's involved somehow. Again, we keep talking about it on the show, so let's keep that going. I want to talk about Huobi actually really quickly. It's a top 10 exchange by volume according to Masari data. Used to be a little bit higher, and the reason that they've come crashing down during a bull market is because the competition has become very stiff. Think of all the exchanges that have done very well the last few years. Binance, number one. Coinbase, still doing very well. FTX, new riser. And then there's a host of other exchanges that are also competing for that daily spot volume that people are trading on. Huobi, still doing great, has been around for quite a while. The thing that really hurt them last year, however, was China cracking down on Bitcoin. China had made so many proclamations about Bitcoin, made so many proclamations about banning it, and then in 2021, it actually seemingly came true where they banned not only Bitcoin mining, but also peer-to-peer trading of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. They tightened down on a lot of exchanges, a lot of pools, and a lot of teams decided to move outside of China, and that was to the detriment of teams like Huobi, which were necessarily very built and ingrained in Chinese society and Chinese tech culture. Now they had to find a new home. And that's not great to be moving during a bull market that puts you behind everybody else by quite a bit. It might be a reason why Binance moved a little bit earlier, right? Binance used to be largely China-based, but they hopped all over the world. And because they left, I think it helped them out a lot during the bull market. They didn't have to put up with any regulators coming down, knocking on doors. For Huobi, they moved out and looks like they're trying to get more capital so they can go global, so they can follow up on what Binance and other exchanges have done by moving into global markets. So we'll see if Huobi can pick it up. It's really tough to do that during a bear market, but we have seen some comeback stories before. So we'll have to wait up and see. Zach, I'll bounce it back up to you.
Yeah, Huobi. I mean, the fact that it's a top 10 and this one is still a bit fuzzy in terms of what's actually happening here definitely brings back a little bit of magic of the crypto world. A little bit of mystery, a little bit of intrigue, a little bit of head scratch. So the fact that Huobi is such a big force in terms of volume and this is how this is going down, definitely kind of odd.